one more gallant loser to celebrate. One that would become the most celebrated loser of all. It's probably not how Tanzania's John Stephen Akhwari expected it to go down. But then, John Stephen Akhwari is not your average, everyday kind of guy. And the 1968 Games were not your average, everyday Olympics. The high altitude in Mexico City had helped produce some remarkable feats in the sprints and jumps. But for the marathon runners, the lack of oxygen in the air made an already grueling task even harder. As the race went on, more and more fell by the wayside, unable to survive the cramps. In the end, 18 of the 75 who started were to pull out. Akhwari was determined not to make it 19. He was a world-class runner, the reigning African champion. He'd beaten the eventual gold medalist Wilder before, but had never run in conditions like this. Like many of the others, he'd struggled with cramp through much of the race. But for Akhwari, cramp and fatigue were the least of his worries. He'd suffered a painful fall.